you've built your website. Visitors are finally coming in. Now the big question is, how do you turn those clicks into real money? Most people will say, just use Google AdSense. But here's the truth, AdSense isn't easy. Approval is strict, payments are low if your traffic isn't from premium countries, and many publishers run into ad limits that suddenly cut their earnings. Some even lose their accounts overnight. That's why in today's video I'll show you the best AdSense alternatives in 2025, how they work, their pros and cons, and which one is perfect for you depending on whether your traffic comes from search engines, social media, or viral platforms. So stick with me until the end because by the time we're done, you'll know exactly how to monetize your site smarter, faster, and more profitably. Backend index pointing right before we dive in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon, so you don't miss future tutorials that can help you grow your website and income. Let's start with AdSense itself because you need to understand both its strengths and its weaknesses. AdSense is the world's most popular ad network backed by Google. It's trusted, it's global, and once you're approved, it's easy to use. You simply paste a small code into your website, and Google automatically finds the best advertisers for your content. For many beginners, that set it and forget it system is very attractive. But here's the part most people don't talk about. Number 1, getting approval is hard. Google wants websites with original content, a clean design, and real organic traffic. If you're just starting out or relying heavily on social media traffic, rejection is very common. Number 2, ad limits. This is something that frustrates thousands of publishers. Sometimes Google places a restriction called ad serving is limited. This usually happens when their system detects unusual or invalid traffic. Maybe clicks from bots, sudden spikes from paid ads, or even too much low-quality social traffic. When this happens, your revenue drops dramatically, sometimes to almost zero. How can you prevent ad limits? Focus on organic search traffic. Google trusts it the most. If you get traffic from social media, make sure it's natural and not purchased clicks. Never ask friends to click on your ads, Google can detect it. Use tools like Google Analytics to monitor your traffic sources and avoid suspicious spikes. Number 3, low earnings for non-premium traffic. If your audience is mostly from the US, UK, or Canada, your RPM, earnings per thousand views, can be very high, sometimes $10 to $20. But if your visitors are from Asia, Africa, or Latin America, you might only earn $1 or even less for the same number of views. That's a huge difference. And finally, number 4, sudden bans. If Google detects what they consider invalid activity, they can suspend or ban your account, sometimes without warning. And when that happens, your income disappears overnight. So yes, AdSense works, but it's not for everyone. And that's why so many website owners and bloggers are now looking for easier, safer, and sometimes more profitable alternatives. So now the big question. If AdSense is the most popular ad network, why are so many people looking for alternatives? Well, the first reason is approval. Many creators simply can't get in. Google's process is strict, and for new websites or blogs without a lot of organic traffic, getting approved feels almost impossible. That's where alternatives come in. Most of them approve quickly, sometimes within 24 to 48 hours, and they're much friendlier to beginners. The second reason is ad flexibility. AdSense mostly sticks to traditional banner ads and display ads. But alternatives offer much more variety, things like native ads that blend with your content, pop under ads, push notifications, and even direct affiliate links. This means you can choose the type of monetization that actually fits your audience. The third reason is better earnings for different traffic sources. Let me explain. If your traffic is mostly from search engines like Google, AdSense is fine. But what if your traffic comes from Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram? AdSense usually doesn't pay well for that. Alternatives like AdSterra or Propeller ads are built for social and viral traffic, and they'll pay much more for the same visitors. And the fourth reason is stability. With AdSense, you always have the fear of ad limits or account bans. Alternatives are often more relaxed. They don't shut you down as quickly, and they're more forgiving if your traffic comes from multiple sources. So the short answer is this. People look for AdSense alternatives because they want faster approval, more ad formats, better earnings for their specific audience, and less stress about losing their income overnight. And now that we understand why alternatives exist, let's go into the fun part, the asterisk best AdSense alternatives in 2025, their pros, cons, and who they're really made for. Alright, let's jump into the main part, the actual AdSense alternatives. I'll break them down one by one so you know what they're good at, where they fall short, and the type of traffic they really shine with. 1. Ezoic. First up, we've got Ezoic. This is often seen as the #1 AdSense alternative, especially for bloggers and content creators. What makes it powerful is that it uses AI to test different ad placements on your site so you can squeeze out the highest earnings possible. If you're getting traffic from the US, Ezoic can actually beat AdSense in payouts. The only catch is approval. They usually want you to have around 10,000 monthly visitors before you can get started. So it's perfect if you're a blogger with solid search traffic. 2. Media.net. Next is Media.net, which is powered by Yahoo and Bing. Think of this as AdSense's closest competitor. Getting approved here is usually faster, the ads look really clean, and payouts are solid if your audience is mainly from English-speaking countries. But just like AdSense, if most of your traffic comes from social media or outside the US and Europe, the earnings won't be that great. It works best for blogs and websites that rely heavily on search traffic. 3. AdsTerra. Now let's talk about AdsTerra. This one is super popular among people who get traffic from social platforms. Getting approved is quick and easy, and they accept almost every type of traffic, even viral and social. Plus, they've got lots of ad formats. Display ads, pop-unders, push notifications, even direct links. The downside? Some of the ads can feel aggressive if you're not careful with placement. So, if you're running a viral site or pulling traffic from TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, AdsTerra could be a great fit. 4. Propeller Ads. Propeller Ads is very similar to AdsTerra, and it's another big player when it comes to monetizing social traffic. Approval is super fast, they've got multiple ad formats, and they do really well with global audiences, especially in countries where AdSense usually pays very little. Again, some of their ads can feel a little intrusive, so you'll want to balance it carefully. But if you're just starting out and want to make money right away, this is a solid choice. 5. Monetize. If Propeller Ads feels a bit too heavy, then Monetize, which used to be called Propeller Ads Lite, is like the lighter version. Setup is simple, they don't require minimum traffic, and it's friendly for small websites. The earnings won't match up to something like Ezoic or AdThrive, but it's perfect for beginners who just want to start monetizing immediately. 6. AdThrive. Now we're moving into premium territory. AdThrive is one of the highest paying ad networks out there. The ads are top quality, and the payouts are some of the best in the market. But it's not easy to get in. You'll need at least 100,000 page views per month, and most of that traffic should come from the US. If you're already an established blogger with premium traffic, this is where you'll want to be. 7. Mediavine. Mediavine is another premium network and very popular with bloggers in niches like food, lifestyle, and travel. Their RPMs are excellent, the ads look professional, and the support is top-notch. The requirement is a little lower than AdThrive, about 50,000 monthly sessions, but again they prefer US traffic. If you're a niche blogger who has already grown an audience, Mediavine is a fantastic next step. 8. Infolinks. Now here's something different, Infolinks. Instead of the usual banners, Infolinks specializes in in-text ads. Basically, certain words in your content get highlighted, and when someone hovers over them, ads appear. Approval is super easy, and the ads don't take up much space on your site. The earnings, however, can be pretty modest unless your blog has lots of long, text-heavy content. 9. Revenue Hits. Revenue Hits is interesting because it doesn't pay per click. It pays per action. That means you earn when people take actions like signing up for something or downloading a file. The approval process is easy, and you don't need minimum traffic. If you've got an audience that really engages with offers, this can be very profitable. But if your visitors don't interact much, you won't make much money here. 10. Affiliate networks. Now, sometimes the best alternative to ads isn't even ads at all. I'm talking about affiliate marketing, networks like Amazon Associates, Impact, ShareASale, or CJ Affiliate. Instead of just showing ads, you recommend actual products and get a commission when people buy. The earning potential here can be huge and ad blockers don't affect it. But it does require a bit of trust with your audience. People need to believe your recommendations. This works best for review sites, comparison blogs, or niche websites. 11. Native ad networks. And finally, native ad networks like Taboola, Outbrain, and Rev Content. You've probably seen these at the bottom of big articles. You may also like type ads. They blend in naturally with the content, they pay well, and they're great for publishers with big audiences. The only catch is that they usually require a lot of traffic, sometimes 50,000 monthly visitors or more. So those are the top AdSense alternatives in 2025. The real question is, with so many options, how do you figure out which one is right for you? Don't worry, that's exactly what we'll cover in the next chapter. So now that we've seen all the options, the big question is, how do you actually choose the right one for your website? Well, the answer depends on three things: where your traffic comes from, how big your site is, and the kind of content you create. Let's break this down step by step. Asterisk 1. By traffic source. Asterisk, if your traffic mostly comes from Google search, meaning people are finding you on Google and reading your blog posts, then you'll want networks like Ezoic or Media.net. They work really well with search traffic and often pay more than AdSense for the same audience. But if your traffic is mainly from social media, maybe you go viral on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, AdSense won't perform well for you. Instead, platforms like AdSterra or Propeller Ads are perfect. They're built to handle social and viral clicks, and you won't face ad limits like you would with Google. And if you're running viral content or entertainment websites, native ad networks like Taboola or Outbrain can give you great results once your traffic grows big enough. Asterisk 2. By traffic size. Asterisk, if you're just starting out and don't have much traffic yet, don't stress. Go with easy approval networks like Monetize, Propeller Ads, or even Infolinks. These will let you start earning immediately while you grow. But if your site is already getting tens of thousands of visitors per month, you can aim higher. Networks like Ezoic or Media.net will boost your RPM significantly. And if you've reached that big milestone of 50,000 to 100,000 monthly visitors, then premium networks like Mediavine or AdThrive are the gold standard. They'll give you some of the best payouts in the industry, but you need the audience to qualify. Asterisk 3. By niche. Asterisk, your niche also matters. If you're running a product review or tech blog, affiliate marketing might actually pay more than ads. Promoting products through Amazon Associates, ShareASale, or CJ Affiliate. If you're in lifestyle, food, or travel blogging, Mediavine and AdThrive are unbeatable once you hit their traffic requirements. And if you're in the download, gaming, or entertainment niche, networks like Revenue Hits or Push Ad networks will often perform better than traditional display ads. Asterisk 4. Diversify your monetization. Asterisk, and here's one last tip. Don't rely on just one platform. Many successful publishers combine two or more methods. For example, you can use Ezoic for display ads and also add affiliate links to your blog posts. Or use Propeller Ads for social traffic while testing native ads like Taboola on your site. This way, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, and you're protecting yourself if one network suddenly lowers payouts or changes their rules. Asterisk. So choosing the right platform is all about matching it with your traffic source, your traffic size, and your niche. Once you know those three things, the decision becomes much easier. Final recommendations you can act on today. If you are starting, sign up for Monetize or Propeller Ads, add minimal ad placements, and focus on growing real organic traffic. If your audience is search-driven, apply to Ezoic and Media.net, implement ads.txt and improve content depth to boost approval and earnings. If your traffic is social or viral, prioritize AdSterra or Propeller Ads and use non-intrusive push or native placements to avoid annoying users. If you run product review or niche content, build an affiliate strategy first and pair it with targeted display ads. If your site is large and established, prepare your audit and apply to Mediavine or AdThrive for premium monetization. Always run A/B tests, monitor RPM by source, and don't stop optimizing. Close and call to action. If this helped you, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the follow-up where I test Ezoic, AdSterra, and Propeller Ads side by side on the same site and show real RPM numbers. Leave a comment telling me where your traffic comes from and which platform you want me to test first. If you want the full checklist I mentioned, the exact analytics to watch and the email template to request an AdSense review, tell me in the comments and I'll drop it in the description. Test smart, protect your income by diversifying, and I'll see you in the next video.